demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through, I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all,
Yo, so I have had this truck for a little over 2 months now, and we are gonna do a review on it. So for the past 2 months, I have been driving this thing every single day. I do have another car, but I don't drive that every day. That was a razor blade. I use this car for work, drive it every single day. So I wanna say I'm familiar with the car now. When I first made the video about me getting the car, I wasn't really too familiar about the truck. I notice I keep saying car. All right, so I still got that habit that we're trying to work out of. But yeah, this is the truck. We got it wrapped, which I think looks a lot better than the stainless steel. And yeah, let's dive right in. So I'll basically be going over a few things that I like about the truck and a few things that I don't like about the truck. So one of the things I don't like about the truck is, I wanna say these pieces here were like cheaply made. I made a video on Whistle and Diesel, you know, putting this thing through the durability test, and these things are like Lego pieces. Like, they just come off real simple. This thing right here, this little crack you see right there, sorry, that truck is very, very dirty. But like, if I could really put something in here and yank it off, it'll come right off. So I will say, I guess the build quality for the exterior, you can see there's a little gap in here. This could have been because of the wrap job, now that I think about it, but I don't really like how soft some of those things are. Another thing is this is how I bought the truck, but how is this, like, how does this come off so easy? I don't understand, but I should probably get that fixed. Another thing that I don't like about the truck that we have taken care of is the stainless steel. So obviously, for those of you who don't know, this is like the color of the truck before it was wrapped. But again, we took care of that problem, so I don't really got to deal with that. But this is what I was talking about. You know, I can just yank this off and that'll come off. There's not too much that I don't like about this truck, which it's good to say, I guess. I feel like this truck is more cool than anything. So moving on to the interior. So one thing that I do not like is when I put a turn signal on and I need to turn, you cannot see behind you. So obviously the cover, the tonneau cover is closed, so you can't see nothing in here. But when you have your turning signal on, you won't be able to see what's behind you. See what I'm saying? That has been one of the few things that has kind of been like a pet peeve of mine. Another thing that I do not like about this truck is when you turn this steering wheel, you hear everything. You hear every single atom in this wheel turning. I'll show you what I mean. It sounds like the truck is falling apart. The cool thing about that is it only happens when the car is in gear. As you see, it's in park right now and it's not making that noise, which is pretty cool. Again, I can't remember if I said it before, there's not much that I don't like about this truck. Those are just like the little things that I kind of find bother me when I'm driving. The noise that the wheels or truck makes when I'm in gear, like if I'm reversing in like a public place, that's all they hear. Everyone's just looking at me like, is that truck braking? Besides that, there's not much that I don't like about this truck. So let's get into the things that I do like about the truck. So one of my favorite things about this truck that I love to show everyone is how I could just mess with the ride height whenever I want. As you can see, you're able to raise and lower the car on demand. It's crazy because if you put it on off-road mode, you can go even higher. This thing is crazy. Right now, I'm reading that we're 14.5 inches off the ground and counting. Take a look at that. This is something that I've learned using this for, you know, the 2 months that I've been driving it. Look at that. This truck is filthy, oh my God. Crazy. We are at 15.4 inches off the ground. This thing actually looks really cool and stupid at the same time, being this tall. And to lower, we're just gonna put it on low. And just look at that thing. That is so cool. I don't know why I find this so cool, but I do. So another cool thing about this truck that I really like is the turn radius. This truck can take U-turns that a normal truck can't because of the back wheel being able to move. And I'll show you guys that right now. Another feature that I really love about this truck is now that I can finally be able to use my trunk for whatever I want. Again, I came from a Model 3, so this is a lot different. But I love that I have this cover right here that I can easily control just like that. And I love how I can just drop it just like that. And as you can see, this thing is extremely deep. This could fit a lot. My opinions might be a lot different than most of some other people's opinions because I don't use this for construction or what people normally use trucks for. I just, you know, use it because it's big. I can fit more stuff back here. As you can see, my hockey bag is fitting in here with no problem. One of the things I really love about having all this space is like now, like let's say if I go to the beach, I can just throw whatever I want back there and I don't have to worry about if it looks good, if it's dirty. I don't have to worry about messing up the inside because I can just throw things back here. I also like all these little features, like having an outlet where I can, you know, play video games if I want to. I can hook up a TV, hook up a PS5. I could charge another Tesla. I could charge anything really. And then another cool thing that I like, that I haven't used yet, but I will, is this compartment right here. So this is essentially like a cooler. You can fill this thing up with ice and you can enjoy drinks. You can enjoy, you know, having food for like a barbecue or anything like that. And then that drain plug right here is what will drain the water out whenever you're done using it. Another thing that I must talk about, which is honestly the most important thing, in my opinion, if you are a previous Tesla owner and you're coming from any other Tesla vehicle besides the S and X, I believe, and you're hopping into the Cybertruck, you'd appreciate this too. So I want to say I drive roughly over 100, sometimes 150, if it's a busy day, but that's how much I drive a day for work. Sometimes less, but it's very rare. So I'm going through 3 different counties sometimes in a day, and I put a lot of miles on this thing. So the fact that I only have to charge once, sometimes a week, is amazing with this thing. Which leads me to my next favorite thing about this truck. The range is amazing. This is the Foundation series. I'm not really aware of the different ranges for all the other different ones, but I know this one has 318 at a full charge. And like I said, sometimes if I have a busy week, I won't really need to charge this thing too much in a week. Coming from a Model 3 where I have to charge it every single night compared to this truck where I just have to charge it maybe once, twice a week, game changer. Because in my building, they provide us with free charging, luckily, and everyone has a Tesla or an EV. As you can imagine, some people like to fight over the chargers. And not every night is their charging spots open. So the fact that I get to charge this on a full charge like once a week and it could last me days, a game changer for me. And it might be a game changer for you, depending on how much you drive. So that will be the end of our video today. Again, everything I just said is, for the most part, opinion based. Obviously, you'll have different reasons why you like this thing and different reasons why you hate it, but that's you. This is just me. Main question is, do I regret getting this truck? I want to say if you had asked me maybe a month ago, I would have said yes. But like now, it's definitely grown on me. Honestly, it's a cool truck out of everything. there's a lot of haters out there who hate Teslas, and they, you know, sometimes they project their energy onto me, which I don't really care about. At the end of the day, this is still a cool truck. One of the cool things about this truck is everywhere I go, if there's a little kid, oh my God, Cybertruck, Cybertruck. That's like a cool thing, you know? Kind of like, I'm not gonna say it's like driving a Lambo, but if a kid sees a Lambo, you know, he's gonna be like, oh my God, Lamborghini, and he's gonna wanna go see. And that's kind of the same treatment I've been getting driving this thing around. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I will be adding a race car to the channel. I don't know when, very, very soon. And we're gonna be towing this race car with the Cybertruck. So I'll be having some videos on that. I'm very excited about that because now I can really use this truck to its full potential. Any more questions, make sure you drop it down in the comment section. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe, and I will catch you guys on the next video.